Hi, and welcome to Cisco Live 2021. My name is Kim Nguyen, and I'm here with my colleague, Rye Johnson. We're going to spend the next 7 or so minutes telling you and showing you some new exciting features of the all-new Webex.
Hey everyone, it's great to be here and I hope you're enjoying Cisco Live. I'm a product manager on Webex focusing on the meetings capability. But of course, the Webex app also supports calling and messaging. Webex integrates all three functionalities into one easy to use and secure app. This is the one tool you need to bring everyone together to do exceptional work. No need to waste time switching between apps or sharing information in multiple places.
So our goal with Webex is to make the experience engaging, intelligent, and inclusive for everyone, no matter where they are, how they want to join the meeting, how they want to participate, or even what language they speak. So with that, let's dive into the features. One of my favorite features of Webex, which we introduced in January and has had a lot of positive feedback, is in-meeting reactions with gesture recognition. This lets us use our hands to send reactions into the meeting without saying anything or even touching the keyboard. Rye, tell us how this feature works and why it's important.
Well, it may seem like we're just adding some fun to a meeting, but it's actually really important for inclusivity. We're already accustomed to using emojis to show our reaction, and in a meeting, this is a great way for people to interact and participate in a nonverbal way. Gesture recognition takes it a step further. You don't have to fumble around with the mouse and the keyboard. You can simply motion to your camera with your hands and it'll be recognized as a thumbs up, a thumbs down, applause, or even a hand raise. Simply turn on recognize hand gestures and the rest is at your fingertips.
Okay, so that's in-meeting reactions with gesture recognition. And it's all about being more inclusive. This next feature is about how to help users be more engaged in a meeting because Webex lets you arrange the meeting view to how you want to see it.
Yes, those are our latest custom layout features shipping this month. Let's start with the ability to zoom in and zoom out in grid view. Say you're in a large meeting and seeing 25 people per page, but you really just want to focus on a few, say 4 to 6. You can use the slider at the upper right corner and zoom in to see those folks bigger, or zoom all the way out and see as many people as possible. Couldn't be easier.
But there's also another way to focus on certain people, right, Rye? You can put them on the stage.
Yes, this is the new ability to customize the stage, giving you more control over who and what you want to focus on, simply by pulling anyone from the film strip onto the stage. For example, I may want to see the presenter and their content side by side. Or imagine a use case when there's a sign language interpreter in the meeting. As a hearing impaired user, I can pull the sign language interpreter into view so that they show prominently on the stage, regardless of who's speaking or sharing content. As a host, I'll have the ability to customize the stage and sync my stage as the default view for everyone in the meeting. This is all about your preference because this is meetings your way. And there's much more coming to custom layouts that will be rolling out over the next several months.
Hey, speaking of meetings my way, this next feature is also about tailoring the meeting to my needs. It's real-time translations, which is really making the world a smaller place and more inclusive.
Yes, language should no longer be a barrier to having great meetings. This month, we're beginning a public trial of the real-time translation feature from English into over 100 languages. That means if you're a non-native English speaker, even if you're not deaf or hard of hearing, you can turn on closed captions and select to translate English into any of the 109 supported languages. The closed captioning that appears at the bottom of your Webex screen will be in the language of your choosing in real time. Not only will this give you the ability to spread your message to a lot more people across the globe, but it'll also aid and enhance understanding for your audiences. Capiche?
See, yes, I understand you loud and clear. So those were the in-meetings features of Webex. So what happens after the meeting, Rye?
Immediately after the meeting, the host will receive a summary notification of meeting assets such as recordings, transcript, and action items. These assets are then placed in a Webex space and are made available to meeting participants, even those who couldn't attend. This helps facilitate action items, follow through, and keeps work moving.
Boy, that's really helpful to be able to keep all of those meeting assets together. That means I don't have to go hunting for the meeting recording or figure out what my action items are. But speaking of Webex Spaces, what's new with Webex messaging?
There are two new features that we're shipping this month. We've had a lot of requests for these. First is the ability to mark messages as unread. There are always messages that I want to go back to so I can read the message more closely. Or there might be an action item that I need to take care of. Now I don't just have to rely on my poor memory.
Oh my gosh, I really need this feature. Okay, so what else do you have for us?
Well, in a similar vein, you can now pin a particular message to the top of your view. Say something your boss needed you to do. Pinning those messages to the top of your view helps that keep them top of mind.
That's also another feature that I need. Okay, so we've covered meetings and messaging. Now what about calling?
There are two new calling features in the Webex app that I want to share with you today. The first is elevating a call to a full featured meeting, allowing you to take advantage of AI transcriptions, notes, action items, and recordings. The second, Boss Admin, allows executive assistants to make and manage calls on their boss's behalf. So if you combine these two features together, imagine an executive assistant answers a call and elevates that call to a full featured meeting, invites additional participants to join the meeting, uses notes and action items for additional follow-up. This is truly a seamless experience and enables access to these intelligent features at the click of a button.
Hey, thanks, Rye. That's a lot of stuff coming to Webex, and there's so much more coming to the Webex app. But that's a quick overview of what you can expect. And thanks to everyone out there for spending a few minutes with Rye and me today. I hope you will try out these new features if you already have Webex. If not, go download it and experience an engaging, intelligent, inclusive experience for calling, messaging, and meeting in Webex.